What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Lakeith Fowler, right here in the place to be. Welcome to another episode of House Money with me, your host, Lakeith Fowler. Today, we're talking about wants and needs. Not Drake, this not Lil Baby, this is you. So sit back, relax, as I walk you through this episode of House Money and what it takes to be a real estate investor, because we could go on and on about wants and needs and, how they work and how they should work, but this is wants and needs to be a real estate investor, and it also might help you with wants and needs to be the best you can be for yourself. So sit back, relax. Estoy Lakeith. Yo compro casas y la tierra también. Llámame. Dios me lo bendiga. Lakeith buys houses and land. Click the link below and let's go, man. Just to get right into it, we'll talk about the definition first. What is a want? A want is the lack or deficiency of something, a desire for something, or wish for something. So I want that Gucci bag, but I don't. I haven't even told you what a need is yet. So let's I can't give you one without the other. So let's go here. Needs. What's the definition for needs, Lakeith? What is a need? Of necessity. I need air. Or, a requirement. I require water. Or obligation. So a necessity, a requirement, or an obligation. So let me try to make this make sense to you. I need, necessity, require, obligation, that Gucci bag. Really? But what you want to do is put yourself in a financial position to where the things that you want, you can buy, you can get them, but you just need to get certain things in place first in order to get to that point. And the things that I'm talking about are assets. So I know you see things because I see things, y'all. I see cars, I see homes, I see jewelry, I see all kind of stuff. And even though you see a person that might think, well, you got this or you got that, it's still stuff I want. It's still a lot of stuff I want. But at the end of the day, I also know these things won't help me get to where certain things, like if I go too high, too hard, they won't help me get to where I'm trying to go. And it's the same thing with you. One of the things that is a necessity in becoming a real estate professional, your credit. Your credit is big in this game. Very big. It's going to affect your interest rates, which is going to affect what you make in passive income every month, which depending on who your bridge lender is going to affect what you pay in your interest only payments every month. I don't know, hard money, they don't really care. They go standard, whatever, but I don't know your situation. Everybody's situation is different. So credit is a necessity. And I'll tell you something, because I didn't always know about credit until, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago, because that was not something that I had to I just didn't use it a lot. You know what I mean? So it wasn't something that I was accustomed to using. But now it is. I'm using it often. So it's kind of like, I have to learn how to use the things that I have because these things help me. You hear Kiyosaki talk about raise your debt. Well, nobody's going to give you money if you don't know what to do with the money you have. So you got to learn how to take care of your own finances and I think that's in the Bible. I think that's in the Bible. And it says, if you learn how to manage yours, a fool and his money will soon depart. So you got to stay focused and you're going to need this. Credit is something you're going to need. You want Gucci, Louis. Mama, I'm rocking Prada this summer. You're proud of me, I'm rocking Prada this summer. Jay-Z say bye to Reebok, say hi to Chanel. And I know this might seem like it's directed towards females, but no. Nah, it's just directed towards people who have the wrong focus. And you gotta get your mind right because that's gonna be a requirement to manage these assets. So credit is a big part of it, not this. What else is gonna be good? A crew. You're gonna need a good crew. You're gonna need a very good crew. Good crews are very, 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 very real because they help speed up the process. So I can remember when I originally first started in real estate, the first guy I had, his name was Mr. Green, and he was a preacher, but he also used to do construction like on every day but Sunday, even on Sunday sometimes after church. But anyway, he was jackleg, you know what I mean? He was cheap, but that's where I was in the game. I was first starting, so I wasn't spending a bunch of money. If you would have told me something cost $10,000, first thing I would have said, let me call Mr. Green, because I can probably get that for $1,000. So, and I get that, and that's the mindset in the game, and you got to keep that mindset. Don't think it's anything wrong with it on nickel and dime and watching spending your money, because that's when you make plays like that. Well, I got this for 1,000 and it was costing 10,000. I just saved 9,000. Then you might be able to go reward yourself with 1,000 over here or whatever the case may be. But you got to put yourself in those positions. So in order to do that, you got to get knowledge and you got to understand that this game is very, very lucrative. I don't know where you are or where you could be in the game. I can only speak for myself, but I know for me, I had to delay my gratification. I had to delay all the stuff that I wanted only because I knew I needed to take care of business first. I needed to get to where I need to get to so I can live off the passive side, so I can flip this and buy this. And I'm living off the interest in real life. So, I'm rocking Prada this summer. You proud of me? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but it's a lot of it's a mindset. It's a game, and most people don't like to wait for something and knowing that I got 10,000 right now. How much that cost? Oh, that's 7,000. Well, I can do that and have not in this business, man. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't advise it in any business, to be honest with you, because if you really want to do something and do it for real, you got to be for real, because it's gonna give you what you give it. What you put into it, it's gonna give it back. So get your credit together, get you a crew, get you a good lender or bank. I'll tell you a little story. When I first got into taking loans in real estate, the first lender I had, he never gave me a draw. Never gave me a draw. I had money in escrow, called, did everything that I thought I was supposed to do, that the loan officer that gave me that originated the loan told me I was supposed to do, and the president told me I was supposed to do. And they went out to the property, saw that work had been completed, emails had been sent, receipts, whatever the case may be. whatever. But I didn't even get a draw. And it was the fact that I had to have my own back. Now, everybody might not be this fortunate. That's why you got to find you a really good lender, a really good bank. And I'll do this right here because I'll say build or fix and flip, because there's two types of banks you'll need, really, you know what I mean? Because this might not be the same lender that's going to do the long-term investment for the passive side. And I only say that because that's my situation. I don't have the same bank that I go into a build and construction, a flip. They don't do long-term, they don't do that. So a back-end lender, got to have a back-end lender. And this is more on the hold side, long-term. And this is where your credit comes into place, because your interest rates are lower for people that have higher credit scores. And the only way to learn how to, I don't have a, maybe I do a piece on credit. But to do this right here, definitely your wants and needs. I did a video about how to retire with an NFL, not NFL, but an all-pro athlete contract. Definitely check that out. That'll get you right. And also the Mamba mentality. Get your mind together. It's 24 hours in a day. What are you doing with your 24? 8 hours sleep. That's why I got the Mamba mentality. 24/8, Kobe wore 8, you work 8, you sleep 8, boom, boom, boom. Here it goes. Credit is gonna be great in your eyes. If you can get that, you got a lot already ahead of yourself. A crew, you get a crew, a lender, a front end lender. You gotta have somebody to give you the money to go out there, do that and do this. Oh, you're gonna need somebody to get the deals. You're gonna have to find some wholesalers. You know what I mean? So, or bird doggers, or whatever the case may be, you don't really have a lot of time to play with we can come up with a lot of wants. We want a lot of everything. But the main thing you gotta really focus on is, what do you need? What do you need to be successful? And this can transition not just in real estate, but in real life. What do you want? What do you need? I'll tell you what I need. I needed a computer, the internet, the bare basics, man. Can take you a long way if you really want it. And if you really feel like you can do it, man, I'm with you, man. Lakeith buys houses and land. Estoy Lakeith. Yo compro casas y la tierra también. Llámame. Dios me lo bendiga. But this is real. This is real, ladies and gentlemen. This is big business. And once you understand how to deal with things from a logical perspective, as far as like wants and needs, you can do this for yourself. I encourage you to write out a chart and say, hey man, these are some of the things that I need: credit, crew, lender, front end, back end, wholesalers. Yeah, you got to have all that. Title company. You know, you got to have a good title company. The list goes on and on. But a realtor, you know what I mean? So, but you don't worry about having everything in line before you start. Just start. Just start somewhere, wherever you are in this. Okay, well, I got this situated. Let me go here. Because I get like that too. You know what I'm saying? I want everything done now. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait. But I have to tell myself, Keith, well, you can't have it your way all the time. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to say, hey, I get it. I've been with you for a long time, but you got to chill. You know what I mean? It's coming. Let's do this now. Let's do this second. Let's do this third. You got to prioritize, really, because if not, then you'll overwhelm yourself, and then you'll start becoming aggressive to other people, and you know, you don't want all that, you know what I mean? So just focus, fellas. Focus, ladies. Focus, people. Focus, everybody. Anybody interested in real estate investments, really just investing in yourself, man. I know we talk about real estate and house money, but I think from what I gather from being in real estate, all of this stuff kind of helps me be a better person, a better father, a better individual, not only to myself, but to others. Because it has shown me that you need to delay your gratifications. You know what I'm saying? You want the cars. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. You want the vacays. You want all these things, man. You want all these things. You want the cars, the clothes, the jewelry, the this, the that. But that stuff coming. But if you want it so fast, then the sooner you get to this, the sooner you get to this. So it's kind of like what you waiting on. If you want it, it's available. It's available. But you got to figure out what your wants, lack or deficiency. You're not lacking Gucci. You're not deficient in vacations. Oh, he lying. I need a vacation. Nah, you want one. You want one. Because if you needed it, I mean, that's a requirement. You really living that life then. You ain't sweating little this here and there. You past that. You on to something else. So, you got to be real with yourself. So let's think about it. A wish. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's put things in perspective. Is a better way to look at things. But in order to do that, you really got to find the origin of what these words mean, so you can really understand, like, wow, this is how I think of myself. Do I wish? Yeah. Wow. This is the definition. This is what I want. This ain't what I need. This ain't no necessity. This ain't no obligation. Your lights. How many people out there know somebody, oh man, the Grambling Prairie game this weekend, I got to go get an outfit. Lights, whatever, forget that. But I'm clean though. Look at my hair. Oh, I got the new J's on. Oh, come on, man. What? For real? That's how you thinking? Man, you ain't ready for this. You got to get busy if you're ready to get busy. You got to get focused if you really want to win, man. Focus on yourself. What are your wants? What are your needs? What do you want? What do you need? What do you want out of life? Because that's what it really boils down to. I want to be the best. Not the best basketball player or the best baseball player. I want to be the best me I can be. So I had to really get focused on me and say to myself, Keith, what do you want and what do you need? Okay, Keith. So I'm giving you the information the same way it was given to me. I'm not changing nothing. I'm not rearranging nothing. I don't even got nobody here. I'm talking to myself, but I'm telling you exactly like I would tell myself. You got to get focused, man. If you really want it, you got to get busy over here too. You got to get smart. You got to get logical, man. Keep watching House Money. Keep watching me, because I'm a living testimony. Lakeith buys houses and land. Estoy Lakeith. Yo compra casas y la tierra también. Llámame. Dios me lo bendiga. Hey, man, if you got a deal, let's make it real, man. Call me. All this information will come full steam ahead when you're actually doing it too. You can't just get it verbally or visually. You got to be making it happen too. And then it becomes second nature. It's like, oh, okay, I get how this goes. I see how to weave and bob and thread things through this and make this happen. That's what it's about. Knowledge is only so good if you're not applying it. Then things can change out in the field, but certain things remain the same, man. I'm trying to give you the essentials, the foundation, and then what you do from it is what you do from it. But if you have a deal, I do buy. Lakeith buys houses and land. Call me, DM me, message me. Any way you can get in contact with me, let me know what you have available. I do buy. Follow me on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel. If you haven't done it by now, I don't know what you're waiting on, because it's game time, ladies and gentlemen. So I see you later, man. Thank you. Lakeith buys houses and land. Dio Melo and Diga.